So today I've been messing around building myself a wheeled based automatic following drone. And I'm going to show you how it works. So if we hop back to my character's body, it works on a basic sort of turning system where the sensors detect from on the left or right side. The other thing that I've been working on with this is making it follow a very sort of tight pattern. And it still should be tracking us wherever we may go.
So this thing follows you everywhere you go. Uses 5 sensors and 4 gyros.
Today I thought I would show you these missiles to show you how they work and the actual abilities that they have to actually come back, lock on and track onto a target. So today I want to show you my armoured train. I really got into it and I started building. Now first off, we've got the wheel system itself. Now underneath, we're using Ravric's sort of track wheel. He came up with a great idea, I have to say. We're using Ravric's sort of track wheel. So I'll have to work it out a little bit more and try to work out what the exact problem is when it comes to building a more useful and modified version of this. Now, as I have done and I have learned in the past, you pour hours and hours into time of designing and building a particular ship. Now this one here, I've rattled together from a few different ships that I actually like from the workshop. I'll have a link down in the description. And something I really like to do is do a little bit of copy and pasting. I'll show you one of my favourite building techniques. We're going to grab a copy of my ship that I've been messing around building. And that's why I've built this little guy over here. Now he's heavily inspired by another vehicle that I spotted on the workshop, something that I really like the style and design of, and I thought I would go with a similar sort of concept. come up and build ourselves a much smaller, much more agile sort of exploration vehicle. It's something that I've been working on for quite a bit of time after being inspired by a number of different ships on the Steam Workshop. I really started to want to develop some more ground type vehicles. So I've actually developed some tracks into this model around with. Now I've got some links in the description to some of the actual models that I was inspired by from other people on the workshop, so make sure you check them out. Now the interior itself was heavily inspired by this Bulldog based vehicle that I saw in the workshop, and so recently I received a number of messages talking about my ramps, my staircases and different things that I've been putting on my smaller ships. Is built to capture and either kill or bring them people back to your base, so you can do whatever you want with them really. But let's head towards the ship, and what you'll notice is the door will drop down. So we've got my small ship here, and we've also got this new sort of staircase that we've got built into the back, and we can simply hop in inside and we can get in the cockpit, and you can see the staircase behind us folding up with the sensor there on the back. Just a really nice little feature. And let's push this down. So as you can see, the staircase is actually retracting down, and it comes in such a lovely fashion. So today I want to show you a new construction. Now this is the worm drilling rig. And you can see that we've got a red light in that container, and we've got a green light in this container. So and let's remove the word stone. So if we remove the word stone, and now we insert the word gold. And now these should have reversed. So gold is in this one, by the sounds of it. We've got a green light. Now in this far corner we have a combination of the best of the both worlds, you could say. We've got tracks at the back, wheels at the front, and we've also got the same sort of track sort of structure. Now what's going to be interesting to see how they can actually perform at climbing this hill. So today I've got quite an interesting ship to show you, something that I've been working on now for quite a bit of time, and originally it was inspired by a ship that you might have seen on the workshop. So I've kept much of the original sort of design and feel of the ship, but just turned it into something that I like, and I've turned it into a bit more of a submarine like feel. The original didn't actually have an interior, and I've only just started working on this interior sort of recently, so I'll show you how far I've got. We'll start at the bridge. Now, I've not changed the bridge too much. I've changed the shape a little bit, and I've changed some interior components. I've also added some mods onto this just so I can have a little bit of a play around a little bit further. The original shape was really good, and it really helped me to inspire the rest of this different sort of ship that was built under a... But anyway, that's just how far I am with this design at the moment, but definitely check out the original. It really inspired this build, and it really helped me get some of the shapes in the creation. It's down in the description. I'm going to show you one of my favourite building techniques. We're going to grab a copy of my ship that I've been messing around building, and we're just going to throw it up over here. I'm going to have a quick look at parts we actually want of this ship. So I'm feeling for a medium sort of size cruiser. We can take this area out, and we're going to replace it and change it around with a few different parts here. Now, the idea behind this is I thought we'd have a go at messing around building a few helicopters. We've took an existing design from the workshop, modified it with... What have we modified it with, Scott?
Big winter missiles.